I'm a boxer puncher. I know how to counter. I know how to use my speed. I know how to use my angles. I know how to use my jab. Most of these fighters, they just come forward fighters shorter than him, skinnier than him, smaller than him. You guys saw the press conference. There's no advantage here. We're both the same height. I'm a bit taller than him, definitely bigger than him, and a fighter that is as athletic as he is. So he has never experienced something like this. And come June 27th, I will show it.
With June 27th closing in, Xander Zayas has sent a clear and direct warning to Jaron Ennis. Fight night will come with serious consequences.
Most of these fights, if you see them, they're literally all the same style. They're literally all the same type of fighter, come forward fighter, smaller than him, that they have to fight in the inside. There's no other options for them. They don't know how to fight. And when he did have a guy that was able to fight in the outside and still was smaller than him, he struggled. He struggled not for 12, he struggled for...
Zayas made his capabilities clear with full confidence, warning Boots that he will be tested from every direction in ways no opponent has ever challenged him before.
I'm a natural 54 that throws volume punches, that throw hard punches, and he will have to think double before he does anything. They always do. Everybody comes in here and before a fight they talk about, oh, I'm the 22, the 23-year-old young guy. When I hit him, it's going to be a different story. And it's always the other way around. When I hit them, they change the whole game plan. So he's going to have a guy that is young, that has the mentality, and that throws a lot of punches back. So let's see how he...
Zayas made it clear that his game plan goes beyond physical preparation. He is equally focused on breaking Boots Ennis mentally on fight night.
The best. I live with that in my head. I go about my business with that in my head. He needs 10 people approval. He needs everybody to approve to him that...
Lamont Roach Sr. backed Zayas with equal confidence, acknowledging that while Enis has ambitions to dominate at 154 pounds, Zayas brings serious skill and genuine hunger to the fight.
Young dogs, since he got 2 belts, man, his confidence somewhere else. He's saying, hey, man, everybody doubt him, so he gonna come out trying to prove something, man. You know, he didn't win them 2 belts by accident, so he's a world champion for a reason. And you got Enis trying to be one of the faces of boxing, not just a champion. He wants to solidify himself like on a pound for pound.
Coach Kenny offered a more cautious perspective, pointing out clear flaws in Zayas' style and warning that without the right adjustments, Boots could knock him out with relative ease.
His smoke, his head just there. And you can go back tonight and watch all of his highlights. He don't know how to roll punches. He blocked pretty good. He got angles, but sometimes you gotta roll, and he don't roll. And if a person don't roll, you don't even have to look. All you have to do is go over their shoulder. You're gonna hit it because they don't know how to roll.
Andre Ward raised some concerns about Jaron Ennis, suggesting the fight won't be straightforward. He believes Enis will need to grind through real adversity and provide answers to the serious problems Zayas is capable of presenting.
The concern that I have for Boots is Boots has had his way so much that I don't always see Boots, even though he does have skill defensively, he doesn't always use it. I see Boots sometimes get hit with clean flush shots, and I'll see him get hit in a fight with a repeated shot. And my boxing brain says, you took that shot against this guy. What if you get hit with that same shot against that?
Tim Bradley sided firmly with Jaron Ennis, arguing that his superior skill set and experience will prove to be the deciding factors, ultimately leading to a convincing performance over Zayas.
Tough fight, man. I got Boots. I just think that he's ultra talented. However, I mean, Xander could surprise him, man. You know, look, I expect the best Boots version of himself. I expect the best Xander. Boots got more pop on his shots. Boots is, I think, he's more talented out of the two. Boots do have some. Boots does have some hope, but so does Xander, man. I mean, look, I think it's gonna boil down to who wants it.
Robert Garcia backed Zayas fully, believing he has everything needed to beat Enis if he executes properly. He also warned those dismissing Zayas that underestimating him could be a decision they end up regretting.
He's positive about himself, man. He sounds very confident. I talked to him and he's very confident, very positive. So definitely gave him a shot, man. You know, Boots has never been in that division for long. You know, only one fight in 1 round. So it could make a big difference.
Bernie the boxer backed Zayas with strong conviction, and while he acknowledged Boots as a genuinely dangerous fighter worthy of respect, he ultimately favored Zayas to rise to the moment and deliver an impressive victory on fight night.
I will give it a good chance. I don't know, but I think it's an interesting fight because, I mean, I think Boots is the heir apparent. Everybody is waiting on Boots to outshine the pack, you know? So, fighting for those 2 titles, against a guy like Xander, I mean, he still got a lot to prove, but that goes right in the right direction.
Oscar De La Hoya sees stylistic advantages for Enis, but refuses to count Zayas out, believing his talent and potential are enough to keep the outcome genuinely uncertain.
Technically, it's a great matchup. I think Boots is very, very talented. He's in his prime, obviously. He's facing a guy who knows how to use his distance and throws hard punches, combinations. He has the will to win. I mean, this is going to be a great fight. I don't know who's going to win. It's tough to call, but you might have to give the edge to Boots just because he's on a roll, with his past opponents, the way he's been handling them. Stylistically, I think I would have to give a little edge, but I do.
Showbiz the adult is firmly in Boots' corner, crediting Zayas' growth but believing Enis' talent, athleticism, and experience are simply on a level Zayas isn't ready for yet.
Boots, as of right now, yeah. But I think Xander Zayas is going to give Boots trouble. I do. I think it's a good fight. If Xander Zayas were to win, that would be like, holy I'm not sure what that would mean. And maybe I overrated Boots too much. Boots, I have Boots in my top 5 pound for pound, actual best fighters.
Boots Ennis is taking this camp with complete seriousness, pushing himself physically and mentally to the limit every single session, leaving nothing to chance in preparation for the dangerous challenge Zayas presents. Boots has pushed past his previous physical limits throughout camp, with coaches demanding maximum effort daily. By all accounts, this has been the most intense and demanding preparation of his career.
Nice, right? Nice. Over and under, right there. Over and under with that same hand, right there. Yeah, turn it. Turn your hip with it. Do it again. Go take that hip with it. That's it. Do it again. Come back with the hook. Nice, nice.
Beyond the physical work, Enis has carried a fierce mental edge throughout camp, fueled by a clear mission to cement himself as the best fighter at 154 pounds. That hunger has been visible in every single session, disciplined, urgent, and rooted in a mindset built purely around domination. What started as another training camp has become a relentless final push from Boots Ennis. As camp closes, his focus is simple: arrive on fight night so sharp and prepared that defeating him feels impossible for Zayas. Zayas entered camp with urgency and confidence, fully aware that beating Enis could be the moment that launches him into boxing's elite on the world stage. From the opening day of camp, Zayas committed fully to a grueling and mentally demanding preparation, tailored specifically to the challenges Enis brings. Like Boots, he wasted no time building momentum gradually, choosing instead to operate at maximum intensity right from the start. Grueling drills, conditioning sessions, and technical workouts have pushed his endurance and discipline to the limit daily. With every session laser-focused on sharpening his skills and readying him for the elite-level challenge that a dangerous opponent like Enis represents. Zayas' grueling daily routine reflects his total commitment to this fight. His team has invested heavily in strategy designed to neutralize Enis under pressure, and while Boots looks too physically overwhelmed, Zayas is matching that hunger with equal determination to prove he belongs at the elite level.
For battle, he's gonna be ready for battle, but I'm gonna be ready for war. It's two different things in there, you know? It's a different mentality when you go in there. He's never been in a position where he had to adjust. He's always had it his way, you know? So when you have somebody making you think, when you have somebody making you react to something, at some point, the body is not used to it, and the body won't react as fast as you want it to react. The brain won't tolerate what it's getting, and it's not gonna give it or dish it out as fast as you want it to dish it out. So
the Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas matchup has the boxing world buzzing. Most analysts back Enis, but Zayas' camp remains highly confident. With both fighters hungry and talented, an exciting fight is expected. Drop your prediction in the comments and stay tuned for more.